Hey everyone. In this problem we're going to match the graphs to the following inequalities. And these inequalities are, we'll call them y1 and y2. And they're inequalities because we have the less than or greater than, which corresponds to dotted lines because they don't include the numbers on the line. We also have less than or equal to or greater than and equal to, which those correspond to solid lines because those points on the line are included in the equation. And we know from slope-intercept form of the equation, y equals mx plus b, which is what these inequalities, that's the form these inequalities are in. We know that b is equal to the y-intercept. So we can go take a look at these equations and understand that here's positive 3 and here's negative 4, which correspond to these guys here. And we see that on all of them. So let's look at y1. So for this first one, here's y1, and we've got a solid line here. We've also got a solid line here on C. The issue is that this is a less than, and we know that less than corresponds to a dotted line, so we can pretty much just say, those A and C are clearly not correct. So now we just have to choose from B and D down here. Now to do the shading, I like to actually redraw everything it just helps to understand it a little better visually. So let's take the graph, and this is not going to be drawn to scale because I'm going to freehand this real quick. So we have y1 which is this dotted line here, and we have y2, which is going to look something like that. It's not exact, but this is just for shading purposes. All right, so for y1, we know that we're looking at less than, so we're going to shade everything less than. And for y2, it's greater than or equal to, which we've already got the solid line, so it's all these. So the question is, where do these two lines both have shaded regions? Right here, which, as you can see from the graph, corresponds to B. Boom.